Hello and welcome, everyone. We're really pleased to be here. We want to use this special occasion, Digital Dragons Conference, to show you the most anticipated game of the year, mobile game of the year, Godfire: Rise of Prometheus. It's a AAA mobile with stunning visuals that will raise the quality of the mobile up to next level. I'd like to use this moment to introduce Olga, marketing specialist from Plattish Image Oscar-nominated studio.
Yeah.
Give her an applause.
Yeah, thank you.
And my name is Matt. I'm senior producer at Vivid Games, creators of award-winning Real Boxing. Today I will show you how the myth of the Prometheus is to conquer the mobile.
Yeah, so first a small talk about the agenda. First, I'm going to talk about how we designed the game, all the assets, the characters and the environments. And then Matt will talk a bit about the business challenges during the development, and all the weird technical stuff you're probably into very much, so that will be mostly Matt parts. And then we're going to show you another trailer of the game. And then, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us on the stage or whenever we are somewhere there talking and walking. You can also come up to us and just talk with us a bit. So, yeah, Plattish Image. You probably know us, so I won't introduce the company. Somewhere last year, around this time, our two companies met. Vivid Games and Plattish met, and we decided to create a mobile game. And our own IP, we haven't done it yet. All our works is done for other clients, yeah. For all our trailers and cinematics are done for some other companies, not our own. So we decided that we do want to do something of our own. And we found Vivid Games, who had an experience with mobile games, and we decided to create a game together. The main idea that came from Vivid was the game about, let's call it an upgraded ancient Greece. So the idea for the designs was to design the environments and all the characters. Where our task was to design the environments and characters for mobile game design, and an idea for that was that the game was supposed to combine the image of the ancient Greece, everyone knows, and from schools, from mythology, from all movies we see, and take from the console what we like most in God of War. Of course, you probably see that the similarities between our game and God of War, we're not saying it's not similar a bit, but we wanted to change it, to twist it a bit, and upgrade it on the mobile game devices. And at the same time, it had to be different from God of War, and it had to balance between the originality of our designs of the games and what gamers who love God of War expected us to do. So we aimed with the design mostly for casual gamers, which means we had to use the visuals the recognizable visuals, the things people that are known for everyone, so that everyone can say, okay, this is ancient Greece. And we couldn't drift too far from this image with our visuals, but we still wanted to upgrade it a bit and change what you all know and put some of our own stuff in it. So first we're just going to show you a lot of the designs of the logo. of the game. Most of the stuff we're going to show today, is not yet published. So it will probably be published somewhere in the future, but still you're the first to, apart from the creative team, to see them. So we started with the different ideas for the logo. There had to be the name, of course, and we decided that in the logo there had to be the spark, the Godfire, the title Godfire. That is very important in a game. So there are a lot of different logos, different. When we decided on the shape of the name, then we just worked on the spark, and there was also the different types. One time it looked like a transformer for me actually, but we decided it's not the best design to choose. So we went with the thing you can see on Matt's t-shirt, and that's the final design of the logo. And we also put it in some different colors and textures, just to make sure it will work on every key art we do, and it will work on every promo materials we would like to create. So Platij's mainly part in the game was to art direct the whole production, the whole game, but also to, as I said, design all the assets, all the props, to not only do the concepts but also do the models and put them together, and also to co-design actually, and co-produce the marketing things, starting from the t-shirts and up to the website of the game. So mostly, and then we go to the real stuff. So the logo took us some time, but then at the same time we had to build the environment, the scenography for the game. So of course, as all of you know, you start with the references, and what our team led by, actually all the designs are done by Kuba Jabłoński, and he also supervised the work of other concept guys and the production of all the assets. So what he wanted to do was to combine the ornaments, the old classical ornaments, and put them into modern constructions. That was one idea. And the other idea was to put weird, very modern, very picturesque ornaments and implement them into an ancient buildings. So what he did, he actually designed like to the scratch, to every small detail in the game is designed by and thought of by Kuba and his team. All the ornaments, even the way the stones are like laid down on the streets, everything is carefully thought of and designed. So here we have some basic concepts for the shape. I have no idea how to say it, even in Polish. And then there is on the right, from the shape, you have the modern twist, the modern update of the shape. Yeah, and then are some. I'm showing you one of the level. This is called Town, and we have a lot of ornaments, a very detailed example, and actually every level is full of detail, very rich in details. So it's really cool to just walk around and just look at all this stuff. So after we designed, they thought of implementing the ornaments and all this stuff. As you can see, it's not totally original, right? It's nothing that haven't been already done in some other games, but we're absolutely sure it's never been done in mobile games on such big level. It was supposed to be a clear and understandable ancient settings with some original twists right from the fantasy game or a spy, and it comes even to the detail of the amphoras and chests and ornaments on the buildings, on the clothes, on everything. So each and every, we have an traditional amphoras with some modern look and a modern upgrade. The same goes for chests, for every props that are actually in the game. So we have some very nice weapons also. There were a lot of different designs of the weapons, and there are some nicely used weapons in the game. You will see once you get to play the game, and it goes for the weapons and armory and looks of the main character, as well as for other characters, the sub-bosses and the main bosses. So we focus not only on the main characters and main set designs, but as I said, everything is really, really detailed and was carefully thought of. So, as every one of you know, when you produce whatever, is it a movie or cinematic or game, you always meet some challenges. And there were a lot of them. I'm not going to talk a lot about them because you know what it is, right? If you design something, you put it into a set design and it does not fit in it, or you just don't like something you designed a month ago and you have to redesign it because it's just not it. So I'm not going to talk about this one, but I'm going to talk about the things we actually liked after even some time. So I'm going to start with characters. Everyone knows Prometheus, right? So, and you probably will recognize all the characters that are actually in the game. But we wanted to refresh and modify the idea for the character known from the mythology. And we wanted to do small but very visible changes. Okay, I need to change my, can you put the other, yeah. Can you fix this one? And I'm going to go here. Sorry if you cannot see me, but so we wanted to do some very, let's go here, very visible changes, but we couldn't be too crazy about what we wanted to do. So here we have the main character, Prometheus. We based the character on refreshing the stereotype of the hero, the ancient hero. Yeah, you can like it, you cannot like it. It's okay for everyone. You just have to play him. He's cool. And we wanted to take a break and from this totally uninteresting character from mythology. Like, for example, for every if you think about ancient hero, you have usually this no-name character used in a lot of games, especially for mobile devices. And we wanted someone with a name on who we could actually do some changes and create a full character. So, sorry, we wanted a brute, tired and handsome guy, covered in dirt, which you can see, who you can see was fighting, was tired, was yes, let's say was fighting. Thank you for some time, and on who you can see the tiredness of the years he's been in the war. So and here you can see some of the even work on his mustache and beard, because you can see the tattoos here, but just look at his face. That will be the thing that is changing. So these are the level of details we thought of and we tried to change when we were designing the characters. But that also goes for every other character in the game. Does anyone expect or know what creature could it be? It's also from a Greek mythology. You don't have to shout, you just can think a bit about it. And that's the one called Lamia. If you ever read about it, it was a woman who was eating children and men, probably just for fun. So we took her and we changed it a bit and created this. Actually, we really like this one. Created this cute monster, which had first some other designs. Was supposed to be more of an unorganic thing. Was supposed to be more mechanical, but we end up with quite nice, organic, and huge opponent for our main character. So that's the other art with the character, and the same goes for another one. This one this one was in the trailer. It's at the beginning, and it's Scylla. I have no idea how to pronounce it in English, but probably Scylla, right? And what we thought was what we took was the history from the Odyssey, right? About the Odysseus meeting the Scylla, and we created a huge, unpleasant lady who tries to kill our character. So that's what we did with. I won't show you all the bosses, so you'll have something to wait for. But I'm going to show you our heroine, because this is also a very nice twist in a game. So we wanted to say goodbye to this blonde heroine. We wanted to change the type of the main heroine from a stereotypical stupid girl who just helps the main character. We wanted to add her to create a mystery, a touch of eroticism, also in a very let's call it a naughty and dark theme. That's what actually was supposed to be here. That's her early design, and that's how she. That's the final touch for the Aphrodite. So the same goes for the environments. We take the known and recognizable motifs and elements of the game, and we mix them with ancient ingredients, modify them a bit, put them into context, in the different context, and we exaggerate. We try to exaggerate in a lot of elements. So, for example, we take a horse. What is the most famous? One of the most famous horses from ancient mythology, a Trojan horse, right? So we take the one, and we create a factory of Trojan horses. So it was supposed to be called a port, but now it is just Trojan horses factory. And we take one element, we multiply it, we build a story around it, we take all the well-known motifs, and we create a whole new level, a place, a factory, a stone pit where the huge horses are being carved. And that's one of the, actually my favorite levels, that's why I'm showing you this one. So these are some designs. These are also the arts that were created for the game. And then we're gonna see also the, later, just remember this one, and then I'm gonna show you the actual screen from the game. So the whole design, as you know, it is this process of building from references of different motifs and creating a mood board, taking all the references and creating a mood board. This is the mood board for a level called Temple, and then we take it and we use it. We use all the elements, the individual elements from the mood board. We cut them and we create the blueprints, right, for all the elements. That's what we did with actually each and every element from the movie, and we created every level with extreme amount of different places where you can go, different things you can touch to use them in a way, or just look at them and discover weird places. So once we have the blueprints, we just do the 3D models, right, 3D assets, and once again we put them together and see if they fit into the environment, the level. And this is also what we did in Platish. And we tried to get as close to original mood boards as we could. Of course, it's not one-to-one, definitely, but I think it's quite okay. And you will be the one to test it and to check it. This is also this is the final key art, and this is how it looked some time ago. How the game looked. It looked some time ago. Here we have some final stills from the game and the characters and the environment. So what we did, our role, one of our biggest roles, were to art direct the game. So to get the references and to create a general idea how it should look. Then we needed to. Then we created the concepts, and we supervised the creation of the concepts by some other artists, by the team of artists. Yeah, here you have the Prometheus. Here you have a Prometheus actually in a level. We supervised the creation of 3D models, the shading, FX. We supervised putting all the elements together. And and this is the Trojan horses level, right? So and we supervised as I said, the promotional materials and marketing stuff. You'll probably see in couple weeks. So this is how the game actually will look like right now already. Because the reason the guys are not here and we are standing up for them, we're talking on behalf of them, is because they are just polishing they're giving the final touch for the game. So please excuse them. Okay, so here are some final stills, and this is actually, of course, there's a lot of more things we will show in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned. We just didn't want to show everything today. And here's a couple words from Mateusz. I'm going to take this one, yeah.
Okay, Olga, thanks for introducing us into the world of Godfire. As you can see, the vision for the project is really something unique, but the purpose behind the Godfire was not to create just a unique game, but a true AAA title for a mobile platform. As you can imagine, it proved to be a huge challenge for Vivid Games and Platish Image in many areas of development, from business and technical to management of such a complex undertaking. The first challenge was choosing a business model. Currently, the market is becoming dominated by free-to-play titles, and only 10% of revenue from App Store comes from paid iOS applications. And that's just a rough estimate based on some of the most prominent titles available. But fueled by the huge success of Realboxing, we decided to take a risk and, despite those encouraging statistics, create a premium model game with additional micropayments that will not inhibit the core experience in any way for someone who chooses not to use them. In order to make this work, we knew that we had to create the highest quality product title is possible, because only those products have any chance to get a measurable success. Hence, we decided on creating the best action mobile game, I hope so, ever. But words are just that, just words, unless we can take them up. Take a look at the screenshot. It's, in our opinion, it looks stunning, doesn't it? And keep in mind that it's a mobile title, and everything you will see during this part of the presentation comes directly from the game. Another challenge was the player themselves. We wanted our title to appeal to a broad range of players, so both casuals and hardcore, without compromising the experience. It seemed to be easy at the beginning, but we were wrong. Our data has shown that average player spent only 5 minutes playing our previous title, Real Boxing. So we decided to create 2 different modes in our next title, in Godfire. The first is story mode, divided into 7 chapters and 3 difficulty levels to give the player about 3 hours of play on 1 difficulty level. So we hope it's good enough. It's enough for this kind of AAA mobile title. And the second one is survival mode, which apart from compiling gameplay from story mode, offers a huge amount of social options to spice things up, to make social gameplay more exciting. As a result, Godfire offers something for everyone. So think of all the combos that player will have the chance to master in story mode, and about competing friends during the survival mode. Sounds fun at all, but we still have to think how to fit everything in such small platform, so only the mobile game. Because of every limitations, we have to rethink whole idea of AAA game and choose the best scope we have aimed for at the beginning. So to be big as a premium product, we set ourselves to make a game with quality that players would think, wow, is this really a mobile game? With new technologies springing up like mushrooms, you can say that it could be easy. It isn't a big deal to create something like that. But the reality is a bit different. So we have, all of our mobile platforms have many technical limitations and problems with performance, and we should think what kind of solution we have to choose. And we choose 2, in our opinion, universal but not the cheapest. First of all, it could be some guidance for you. First of all, choose the best available technology to achieve the quality you're aiming for. If you want to create AAA mobile games, you have to choose the best technology or create them. And the second one is to assemble an experienced team that would put the technology through the hoops. So does the game deliver in that regard? You're just to judge for yourself soon enough, but what I can say with certainty that it wouldn't be possible without the cooperation of 2 great Polish companies. So Vivid Games and Plattish Image decide to work together, combining the 2 different words, but great words, technology and beauty. Many talented individuals on the both sides were involved in the project, working together as a team. However, having two companies based in two different locations work together was sure to bring share problems and misunderstanding. And we knew it from the beginning. And you might think that integration was a key factor to overcoming this issue. But to be really honest, the most important element was developing a coherent vision and consistent decision-making for the key members of the team. So, to sum it up and to answer the question, what makes our game awesome? And you can bear with us a few more minutes and you find out. First of all, charismatic and unique character. Olga told us about the concept of Prometheus, this pretty guy. And to be really honest, starting from the next month, Prometheus will become your favorite mobile game hero. Just wait for our game. Secondly, advanced fighting mechanics. And guy, to be really honest with you, when you start killing the creatures in Godfire, you won't be able to stop. And that's much fun as long as it may sound. But the fighting mechanics, you see, don't mean a thing if you don't have epic battles to go along with them. And whatever is a minotaur amongst the rumble, burning a town, an ancient temple full of minions, or a dark and treacherous tomb hall with a threat lurking around every corner, we wanted to make sure the player will feel like a titan. And you saw the factory, Trojan horse factory, you've seen temple, and those are the places where those epic battles go. Speaking of epic battles and opponents, Godfire wouldn't feel right without some giant bosses. This beauty here, as Olga said, is Lamia, and she will be waiting for you, hanging somewhere, hidden in the dark, and waiting for the best moment to strike. But don't let the pinkish color fool you, because she is the fisty one. And as we said before, this is not only one threat that you will meet during the Prometheus journey. And last but not least, I'll just go ahead and say it. Godfire will have the best 3D visuals that you ever have seen on mobile platforms. Now, but you don't have to take my word for it. Here's a small taste of what gameplay in Godfire Rise of Prometheus looks like.
Advancing unto destiny strides Prometheus unmanned. A titan, fierce and eager, a champion but strong. Though the gods contest it, he fights with every breath. Naught will stand before him, saving only death. Breast the waves of peril, storms of fury drive, defying foreign tempests, Prometheus yet thrives.
Okay, so what do you think about it? Okay, this is the end of our presentation, and if you have any questions, just feel free to ask, okay? The storyline, as I said before, for one difficulty level, you will have 3 to 4 or 5. It depends on the player, casual and hardcore. 3 to 5 hours of gameplay. How about a price? To be honest, we cannot say it right now, but wait up to the end of June and you will see at the App Store.
I know this may sound silly, but the whole idea of Trojan Horse was that it was surprise. Now, why someone would build a factory of Trojan horses? It could work once, but then even without internet in those times, everyone would know about it.
Yeah, but it's not a secret. It's just when you go to the level, you see it. It just...
Yeah, I know, but then the factory would produce a lot of Trojan horses, and who would use them? Everyone will see another Trojan horse and come on, we won't take this to our city again.
No, of course. So you have to play the game and see if the Trojan horses are actually used in the game.
Just give us the chance to finish the first product, and in a second while probably you will...
The places we designed, it's... Okay, we are the visual company, right? The Platish, mostly. So what we thought of was to we thought of creating a cool stuff that maybe not used in this game, maybe it will be used in the other game or on the upgrade, but some of the games, some of the visuals are just there to be pretty.
Okay, thank you.
First trailer was done a year ago almost, that's why the demo, yeah, this one, and the last one was also done, I would say, 3 months ago, so we developed a bit during this time, yeah.
Okay, guys, so if this is everything...
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thanks for your attention.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. If not, you can just come help us and tell it sucks. Thanks a lot.